I do want to take a break from dating. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I literally just came back from a bunch of shit. It's a very productive Friday. I'm officially on summer break. And then I go back to work August 5th. So I'm enjoying a little bit of my summer. Earlier, I did some school shopping with Raiden, my son. And then I went straight to the gym. Raiden actually got picked up by his other grandpa. I'm a free-ass woman for the weekend. He ended up leaving from the mall that me and Raiden was at, and I went straight to the gym. I worked legs, glutes, all the things. Really great workout. I feel fucking amazing. I also lost 6 pounds this week, so giving my flowers, thank you. I'm so happy, and honestly, Lord, I miss y'all. I miss making videos. I'm back. I have some updates. Anyways, so, okay, I don't even know where to begin. Should I put down my hair? Should I not? Should I keep it up? Do we look decent? Like, am I gonna regret this while I'm editing this video? I hope not. Let me just look decent. It is the last day of July 2026, and I am just being grateful, being blessed is an understatement for the things that I have experienced within all these months. These past 7 months, we got August, September, October, November, December, 5 months left, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So yeah, those past 7 months have been craziness in all aspects, in all ways. So let me just give you guys like a little bit of backstory. So I was living my life, you know, I was grinding over the summer. I worked over the summer. I literally just finished on the 30th, which is yesterday, the day before yesterday, 2 days ago. And then I had met this guy my age, so he wasn't any younger, he wasn't super older, so he's like my age. He's from a nearby city, my age. He has a son. He was sexy as hell, I'm not gonna lie. Hazel eyes, Hawaiian, Filipino, Puerto Rican, Irish, I think. Hazel eyes, 5'10". Anyways, so we went to a concert together, and then things moved really quickly. We went from 100%. So you already know how that went down and how things ended, because it did kind of end. It was another weekend bonanza, something. I don't even know what the hell that was. We vibed, clicked really easily, and we had a good time. I slept over his place. He slept over mine. We met each other's family, friends. It was crazy. Literally over the span of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I think. 4 days. 4 days of just on 100. So that was fun. That was great. I really like him, but we were going way too fast, and I feel like it was kind of just like a weekend high thing. And the reason why I don't want to talk about this in a negative light is because I don't view it as a negative thing. When you go on dates and you meet people, you cannot have an expectation of like, I'm gonna marry this person and I'm gonna be with this person, we're gonna be in an official relationship. Like, yes, that is the end goal. That is what I want. That's what I know I want at the end of the day. But you can't control the outcome when you meet people. And although I'm very lover girlish, I'm very fucking delulu when I like someone, at the end of the day, realistically, you cannot have that expectations of things ending in that way. So you have to go into dating with an open mind and understanding that this may not end up in a romantic, monogamous relationship. This may not end in even a friendship. You might not even ever see this person ever again in your freaking life. And you have to be okay with that. And as much as I like this guy, like, he was great. He's honestly so great. And he has a lot going for himself. He has his own business. He makes good money. He's into the gym and taking care of himself, and he did all the right things. Like, could literally check off all the boxes in a guy that I was looking for. Loved his vibe. I loved hanging out with him and being around him. But when it came down to it, I felt like it was like, and there's more information to this, but I don't want to put that specific information out there on the internet. I'm going to keep that to myself. I'm just gonna keep that part of it to myself. Yeah, at the end of the day, we can't rush things, we can't force things. And we met over the weekend, so we was doing a lot of shit over the weekend. And then you know how you go into the mode of work mode, right? Your day-to-day, you know, it's not all fun and games anymore. We're not freaking hanging out with other people and having a good time. Like, we work, We have our own personal thing that we got going on. He has his own business. So he's working 24/7, 7 days a week. And that's what I admired about him. Like, I admired his hustle, his grind, his views on money, financial stuff. And then I love that for him, that he lost weight and he's looking good and he's loving his body and he's disciplined with his diet. I love that. I love that so much. I love that for him. He asked me to be his girlfriend, but I'm like, this is too early. And yeah, that's just a bit too early. As much as I liked him, it was too fucking early. And there's just so many things that I felt like we needed to get to know each other more, but I don't know. You know, I just don't know. And I'm not going to try to dissect it either. You know, you meet people and you stop talking to people. You don't have to hate them. There's no bad blood. There's no beef. I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. I don't feel any negative ways towards him. I like him. I had fun. And I learned a lot from that interaction and that connection. And I love what he has going on. I respect it. And I want him to flourish in life. Like, I want to see him do good in life. That's that. It just basically didn't work. Didn't work out. We are in no communication. I think he follows me on Instagram, but I don't follow him anymore. And that's just that. You know, no bad blood. Nothing negative. I respect his hustle. I love that he is disciplined with his diet and he's working out. He looks good. He's sexy as hell. I'm physically attracted to him. Things just don't work out. And it's okay. You have to be okay with these things when you're dating and you meet people. I would definitely be friends with him. Still don't know him enough. Anyways, that's kind of the situation that I just literally came out of. Honestly, all in all, like, not just that situation, but all the other situations before that, I have come to a good place of I'm taking everything that I've ever learned in the past 7 months and using it moving forward. I've learned so fucking much about dating, people, dynamics, relationships, myself, what I like, what I don't like, my interests. Holy crap. I'm really happy. I said a prayer to God because I really like this guy, but when things don't work out, they just don't work out. And it's okay. You cannot cling to people. You cannot control the outcome when you're talking to somebody or when you're dating somebody. You cannot control any of that. So I gave it up to God and I said a prayer. And not just that, but with, me, I'm still, 15, 16 days going strong, 2.5 weeks, going on 3 of not touching my vibrator, not watching any porn, still going strong. And I'm so fucking proud of myself for that because, I've struggled with lust for the longest time and then I stopped. I did well. I went for 3 months, maybe. I don't even know how long. And then I fell into it again. But this time harder. I was into Twitter porn and it was just fucking insane. It was out of hand and I had to scale back. And truly, my parents are pulling up right now. Awkward. They're in their truck coming forward. I needed to scale back and reevaluate my freaking life. I needed to reset. Reset my mind, reset my perspective. I needed to start over. And start off from a new mental level that I'm at with lust and self-control, self-discipline, not pleasing my flesh. So yesterday, I went to the Women's Health Clinic. I got an STD screening. I got testing done and everything just to make sure that I'm good. By the way, I didn't have sex with the last person. If you were wondering, okay, I don't have sex with every person that I fucking talk to or every fucking guy that I date. I don't. We did not have sex. The last person that I talked to, the little weekend bonanza, we did not have sex. We made out, but we didn't have sex. Let me just put that out there. Still want to get tested because you just never know. That was that. I took care of that yesterday. But I needed to reset. And I'm so proud of myself for coming this far with my self-growth, my personal development. This is evolving as a person. I'm so proud of myself. It's the last day of July and I'm so excited because we're going into a brand new month. There's only 5 months left of 2026, y'all. And I just truly want to lock in. I can't believe that I'm saying this. I am taking a break from dating. Because I went through phases of dating, and then I stopped dating, and then I dated again with a different mindset. I took everything that I learned and went into dating with a whole different mindset. And it's a never-ending thing. That's how you learn. That's just life. You learn all these things, and then you apply it, and then you go into dating, getting into these connections with a whole different new perspective. I got to know so many fucking people, stopped, and I dated again. And I am now making the decision to stop dating for no negative reasons. And I remember the last time I stopped dating, it was because I was sick of everybody's bullshit and I was so fucking drained. And I am still pretty drained. Dating is draining because you have to repeat yourself over and over again. You have to be vulnerable. Like, everyone that you meet is new, you know, so they don't know that you're fucking repeating yourself 10 million fucking times. So, you know, you can't just be a bitch all the time. Because sometimes I just feel like I just want to be a bitch so bad because I'm like, I'm tired of saying what's my favorite color. I'm tired of saying what I like to do in my free time. Like, I'm fucking over it. But you can't act that way, you know? I have come to a conclusion that I am taking everything that I've learned so far. That's not to say that I'm going to stop learning. I do want to take a break from dating. For me, that means having conversations, though, but not entertaining the idea of meeting up or going on a date. Simply because I kind of want to just take a break from that. Yes, I am open to talking to people, engaging, getting to know people. That's fine. As far as having and expecting the next goal and the next step, which is to meet up and go on a date, I kind of want to take a break from that. That's what I feel like I want to do. I'm about to start work really soon, and we're going to be in full force, full time, full hours of work. We're going to be back in that grind, back in that mode. I want to be focused. There's a lot of financial. I want to put away a lot of money. I want to invest a lot of money in this season of my life. Holding off on going on dates will help me with that. For me personally, it does take up a lot of energy to date. I'm excited to take a little breaky, you know, just have conversations, take that break, focus on other aspects of my life. I'm honestly excited to get back to work, but I am also enjoying and soaking up this one whole week of summer break that I have for myself. That's where I'm at. I'm really proud of my growth. I'm really proud of myself, who I am till this day. I feel like I fought so fucking hard to get here. And it may not seem like a big deal to everybody, but when you go through shit, you have to rebuild your whole life and rebuild yourself, your mind. It's not an easy thing. It's hard to take yourself out of dark places. And I'm really blessed. I'm really grateful to be exactly where I'm at in this moment of my life. I'm excited. How this year is gonna plan out. I have 5 months left, y'all, of this year. I wanna make it fucking count, stack my money, lose weight. I just hit 200 pounds. I know that sounds bad, but I was teetering 205, 203, 207 on the weekends. I only lost all of that. So I'm at 200 pounds now. That's still not good for me. I'm 5'1". My BMI is like fucking 38, which is bad. I'm losing weight. It's a lifestyle change. I just want to focus on that. You know, I feel like I'm so close. Tomorrow, I'm hoping that I wake up 199, 198. Hopefully. I'm really happy with my growth. So blessed. I'm so grateful to have a God that's merciful, that's loving, that's providing. Like, holy crap. So grateful. That's my little update. What I've been going through and dealing with in my life. And I just know that August is going to be fucking amazing. Just know it.